Ladies, gentlemen, let the show begin. Alright, do you like video games? And I know you do. What about entertainment? We got that too. Video game, I'm not a video game. Video game, oh no, what's the name? Video Game Armada. This is the one drawing the gamer boss, Ron.
And the informational Emperor True Backlash.
Coming back to you with yet another movie review.
Woo!
Yay! I bet you thought that one movie review was it. Nope, we took a double feature. Teen Titans Go to the movies. Now, I know you guys out there said, why would you watch something like that? It's horrible. Teen Titans Go is horrible. It's a betrayal. We should boycott it for oblivion and beyond. And I can agree with certain aspects. I mean, it is a betrayal. It's not the true Teen Titans. It's some sort of weird comedy skit that is like if a TV show was watching a TV show, this is the TV show. This would be the TV show. This would be the TV show they're watching. But, however, that doesn't negate the fact that on occasion, the actual Teen Titan Go show was a little bit funny. Stupid, yes, but also kind of funny. So it made me wonder, would Teen Titans Go to the movie actually be good? Or would it just be the trash fire everyone assumed it would be? Well, let's find out with this review. Take it away, Backlash, with the story, such as it is.
I would be glad to. For you see, the Teen Titans Go to the movies is pretty much Lego Batman. And it's the informational Emperor True Backlash. Oh, we're not, you want more?
Yeah, kind of, because referencing another movie that has a DC hero in it is not much of an analysis of the story.
Okay, so
just say it.
Okay, in this very, very good movie featuring Warner Brothers and DC amalgamation that you didn't think would be just as good as it is, it stars a movie featuring a Batman universe-centric hero with Will Arnett as one of the voices of the characters.
And producer.
Well, in this one he's producing. And it features them, finally learning the true meaning of friendship.
It's magic?
No, it's probably not magic, but you know what? I'll elaborate even more. So, Teen Titans Go. For those who remember the Sam Register show from the early 2000s.
Early aughts.
The early aughts. This version of the Teen Titans just took all the anime cutaway gags in a sillier moments and made them into a show. So, when it comes time to do a movie, there's another movie called Batman Again. No kidding. So, after the Teen Titans, bungle another mission to save the world, they realize that the other heroes don't see them in a particularly positive light. This drives Robin to want to make his own movie, just like Batman.
I thought he always wanted to have a movie.
He always did.
But I suppose now more than ever, since everyone's getting a movie.
Yep. Enter Jade Wilson, played by Kristen Bell, who is out to make movies about these heroes, but she doesn't think the Titans are up to snuff. So one of the things they do is find an arch enemy named Slade. Now, of course, those who...
Also known as Slade the Terminator. Also known as...
Deathstroke the Terminator.
Yep.
So anyone who's who's ever read comic books or seen the Arrowverse knows him as Deathstroke. Anyone who's seen him in Teen Titans knows him as Slade, voiced by Ron Perlman. This time, Slade's voiced by Will Arnett. And he's up to something, but,
Something bad.
Something bad. But, when the Titans aren't trying to fight him, they're trying to get that daggone movie made. And it's a lot funnier than it sounds.
It is. And I'll be honest with you. Yeah, is that
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to interrupt your awesome story analysis.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say that this thing is, in fact, a not bad movie. It's not the tire fire that everyone thought it was going to be. It's not even that horrendous. In certain points, childish, Guess what I did? What? I went to the bathroom.
Well, that dragged on for a while.
Yeah, well, I'd be really surprised if I played it completely straight. But guess what? They played it straight in many occasions in the movie. From Teen Titans Go, that's almost unheard of. And I do appreciate the effort. It was actually somewhat well written as well. Silly, but well written kind of silly. Where, Robin, he's having an existential crisis where everything was cool and wonderful until Superman tells you you're not cool at all. You're lame. You do things. What did he say? He called him a jokester?
Goofers, I think.
Goofers? Jokester goofers. I'll go with jokester goofers until I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And they're right. Of course, when that was brought to attention in the Teen Titans Go show, it was a bit more, what's the word? Hate heavy.
Yeah.
About, people shouldn't criticize us because we're like this. But in the movie, they actually reflect on it, or at least Robin does, and said, maybe they're right. Maybe we should do something to be more serious. And not in the overly serious episode that they did, which was also funny,
yeah.
I'll admit. But in the realms of possibility, serious. So once they discover that the problem, they decided to get a villain, an arch rival of sorts, like Backlash describes. But of course, in true Teen Titans Go fashion, it went unexpected turns.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say any more because it's kind of a spoiler, but let's just say it maintains their series almost akin to the actual Teen Titans, but also retains the goofball antics of Teen Titans Go. It's really hard to describe, but it's not bad.
No.
I don't think it's that bad at all. Also, I will say this, though. The music of the movie is actually pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Several types of tracks, different functions, some that are, 80s inspired, of course, some like a collection of the classic Teen Titans theme song and Teen Titans Go. Some of them having their own in-movie dance party mixes. It was all very fantastic. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
And heck, even their own, referential comedy of DC as a universe was also pretty amazing.
Yeah.
They made fun of themselves. They weren't just making fun of the Teen Titans. They were making fun of themselves. They made fun of the Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, the Superman Batman movie, and then I don't think they made fun of the Justice League movie.
No, but they made fun of the MCU and Deadpool to make up for it, and Stan Lee's cameos.
Yes, Stan Lee, spoiler, I suppose, but who cares?
Yeah.
Stan Lee actually made it into the Teen Titan Go to the Movies movie. I'm serious, Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Mugging for the camera. And of course...
Badly.
And of course, we gotta say this, because it's tradition in the... VG Armada Studios / bunker.
Stan Lee came back. Stan Lee never left.
And that is why Stan Lee is awesome.
Yeah.
He'll never leave.
No.
But, I think that's it for my goods of the movie.
I gotta say that, again, like the last review we did for Incredibles 2, the twist with the villain, and keep in mind, this Slade isn't like the Slade from the Sam Register show of the early aughts.
You mean cold, calculating, methodical, vengeful, manipulative. Well, I suppose he's still kind of manipulative in this movie.
Yeah, but I mean...
in a stupid sort of way.
His storyline isn't like that Slade. This Slade. So that being said, it was pretty easy to see what was going on halfway through the movie. You kind of knew what was up.
Of course, he called the plot device the plot device. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're adults. We get it. It's meant for little kids. I get it. But, I mean, yeah, they... This is what I wanted the show to be, though. For the first time I watched Teen Titans Go, I always had such great potential to maybe not be as serious as the original Teen Titans, not the 60s one, the early odds one. The cartoon that it's based off of. But no, they would spend maybe too much time, in my opinion, a lot of times, goofing off and making things absurd and weird. Here, they had a focus. It was absurd. It was weird. But it had a good story, and it had all this action. It was amazing.
It didn't want to make me slap the Teen Titans repeatedly.
Yeah.
Stop being so stupid and weird.
Robin was still an egomaniacal jerkface, but not as much of an egomaniacal jerkface.
Only when they deserved it.
Yeah, Cyborg and Beast Boy were still derps, but they knew how to fight and take care of themselves. They were just helpless. Starfire was still kind of a fangirl, like anime fangirl multiplied by 8 and loving cute cats and girly girl stuff. But again, she felt like the original Starfire for the first time in a long time. There's this one scene that, in the original show, Starfire would definitely...
nostalgic.
And she likes Robin. In this show, she really doesn't like Robin at all.
Nope.
Just as a leader, but not more than that. I don't even know if she likes him as a friend. But in this show, in this movie, she likes him. Raven's
It's not Deadpool.
Yeah, Raven's still about the same from Teen Titans Go. But then, aside from the zanier moments, Raven's the only one that really never changed.
Yeah, she plays it straight, which she should.
Yeah.
She's not some referential spout bag like Deadpool.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's just like... the animation was okay for film budget, but, I'm not grading on that. I think that...
It's Teen Titans Go animation, so you can't really judge it on that because that's what Teen Titans is now.
Yeah.
Or was now.
Ooh.
But I'll save that for the end.
But they knew how to make sure that the crowd was entertained. But that reference heavy humor that they were doing when their shorts was, they knew that wasn't going to cut it this time. Mm-hmm. They actually had to put up or shut up. And guess what? They put up. And sadly, this movie reminds me of the Powerpuff Girls movie because of how good that was. And it didn't nearly get the credit this movie was getting. But this movie showed what could have been done in the first place with Teen Titans Go. And I don't hate Teen Titans Go for it because I think the show's okay. But this movie kicked it up a notch, and man, I'm proud of that.
If it maintained this level of comedy yet seriousness throughout its run, no one would really complain about Teen Titans Go today.
No, it'd be more on par with Steven Universe.
Yes, and I don't like Steven Universe, but I would love Teen Titans Go if it had the same quality as the movie.
You know what this Teen Titans Go is like? OKKO.
You think so? I think there's a bit more of a dynamic nature in OKKO. Well, this is more like, I guess, a cartoon version of Teen Titans. Yeah. Which I know that Teen Titans was a cartoon, but you're wrong. It was animation. Teen Titans Go is a cartoon.
Big time.
But if they made a cartoon out of Teen Titans Go to the movies should have been that cartoon.
Yeah.
Not the ones that we had for like 1 to 7 or 5 seasons. Yikes. But anyway, let's focus on the bad. I will have to say the bad is... and I already mentioned that it still got some of that really lazy Teen Titans Go type humor.
Yeah.
That focus on it way too long. And I have to say, at the screen, yes, poop is funny. When you're 3, move on, please. Thank you. And, what else? Like The Incredibles 2, and I don't know if this is on purpose, they also had, take over the world through hypnotism.
Yeah.
So, that was a thing. I guess that's something Deathstroke can employ. I don't know if that's his field. I see him as more as a mastermind militant guy.
Yeah.
But, who's to say? I don't know. What else is bad? You have any bads?
Let's see. I wish there were more actual either Teen Titans Go villains or comic book villains that came out of the movie, but they had a character named Balloon Man. As far as I know, he isn't canon in the comics, so he don't count. It was pretty much Slade's show, which is fine. But I mean,
Will Arnett was the producer, so that's why.
I mean, at the very least, give the Titans another villain to fight to show that they're not complete jokes to the audience. You know, anyone who's not from Teen Titans, they need to be shown that they can handle themselves. Where's the Hive? Then make them look bad like they always do.
I think this movie was still playing on the fact that they know they're terrible, yet they didn't care until Superman said that they were jokes.
Yeah.
Then they care.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that end. But the other bads for me is that this is like the best form of Teen Titans Go episode I've seen, but it's still Teen Titans Go, which is not as good as Teen Titans.
No.
Or is it? Woo!
Yeah.
But again, I'll explain at the end.
I really can't see too many bads about the movie, and that's the shocking. The poop jokes, yeah, they needed to cut that out. You know, it's like it didn't bother me as much, but I remember the Three Stooges movie, and I loved that movie. They kept on going with the pee joke, and they wouldn't let that go.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what it's like just to have a running joke going over and over and over. It's like, ugh, enough.
We get it. Urination.
Yeah.
Move on, please. Want to move on to the writing?
Let's see. If I have to think of something so bad, there's not a lot that really bothered me about the movie.
Yeah, which is the whole point.
Yeah.
That's very impressive, but also it could have been implemented on the show all those years ago.
I will say this: Little Yachty as John Stewart was just fine, but he really didn't do that great. I don't think. Nick Cage as Superman. It's again another reference to Incredibles 2 from our end. You know, he was supposed to play Superman eons ago in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So they, as a homage, they put him in the movie, and I really do accept it as a homage. But again, I feel it was too late. He doesn't sound like Superman at all.
Nope.
And he's not iconic for the role, so no one can buy him as Superman. I felt he delivered his lines fine, but these are just... even Little Yachty didn't sound as majestic as Phil Lamar. But even that, he felt he was okay as Jon Stewart. Even the actress who played Wonder Woman was great as Wonder Woman. You know, you didn't need... I felt that if they had just regular voiceover actor or maybe a younger actor, heck, Henry Cavill, give him something to do. Or even the guy who plays Superman from Supergirl. If one of them played Superman, even the character, the guy who does it from Justice League Action, he's great. He sounds like Tim Daly. Tim Daly! You could have so many guys do Superman. And I usually don't dog out Nick Cage, but I didn't think he was right this time.
No, I get it, you know.
But, I mean, that is the most nitpickiest nitpick ever.
I get that. You know,
Yeah.
we all have our nitpicks.
Yeah.
So, rating, for me, I would have to give it a pass. It was much better than I expected, but I sort of had a feeling it would be. I just wish that they applied the same quality and love towards the Teen Titans Go show. I mean, it still wouldn't be my Teen Titans, but I would have been okay with it because at least they would be trying. And your review?
I give it a pass, too. There are some cheap joke moments like you expected it to be. There's also one part of the movie that kind of insults the audience's intelligence. It's like, you know, in the middle of the movie, the superheroes are constructing something, and it's like, come on.
That's pretty. It was pretty obvious. You'll know it when you see it if you decide to watch it.
And I would dock it lower for that if it wasn't clearly a gag. So I just give Teen Titans Go to the movies a pass because it told a story. It did it well. It makes me regret the fact that Teen Titans Go is not like it at all. Well, not like it as much, but from the acting of the stars for the most part to the acting of Scott Menville, Greg Sipes, Corey Phaeton. Please don't hurt me, Corey, if I get your name wrong. Hayden Walsh and Tara Strong. you know, they played their roles very well, as you should if you do a show for over a decade.
Yep.
Will Arnett, great job, buddy. You were perfect as Slade. Kristen Bell, you were great as Jade. Everything was done very well, you know? And that's nothing more I could ask for. The action was fantastic. The story was good. And this was probably the best Teen Titans movie so far.
That's
Although
the only Teen Titans movie so far.
I mean, on the big screen, yeah, but there's been a couple. But I mean, you know, I'm not. Trouble in Tokyo is pretty good, but
Yeah, but that was a TV
yeah.
movie.
So yeah,
I don't think that counts.
this is a very good movie. It had a goal. It did it well, and hopefully it makes a lot of money. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. They did that too. Cartoon Network. But that was an ultimate. I don't know if that counts, but still, this is probably going to be the most successful Cartoon Network movie yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
All right, so basically, before we sign off, I just wanted to give the slight spoiler here, 3, 2, 1 spoiler, because of the ending, and where, you know, during the credits, there was a transmission where the actual animated real Teen Titans showed up and said there's a way back? What
Wow.
the heck?
I'm not putting
Just when I start getting used to all this garbage, now they're going to bring them back.
I don't know. I don't know, man, because if Cartoon Network were serious, I don't know if Cartoon Network were serious, they had their chance to bring back the Galactic Kids next door. They had their chance to make Under Fists. I don't know if I believe them, man.
That's true. We're going to have to do research. This
Well, they
could...
brought back the Powerpuff Girls, but I hear so much bad in that
Yeah, I don't hear the best things about that.
show. Yeah.
Well, we're going to do research on that, but here we're calling it just another Cartoon Network troll. Sad, but it may be the case. But hey, at least you got us, and who are us, you may ask? Well, this is One Drawn the Gamer Boss Bronze,
And the Informational Emperor 2 Backlash.
telling you to once again stay tuned for the latest video game Armada transmission. Till then, though, take care.
TEENTITANS Teen Titans. Let's go. TEENTITANS Teen Titans. Let's go.
To the bathroom,
Oh, God.
because they like their toilet humor.
Yes.
Farts.
After the movie. After they go to the
Poo.
movies.
Number 1. Number 2. Waffles. 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 Waffles.
Yeah. Montage. Or